She ain't even really my type, and out here she been losing herself to the night shift. She been losing herself, and I get it. Oh girl, yeah, I get it. Yeah, and you've been fighting for your shot, and you've been searching for your spot. Girl, I fit it. Yeah, girl, I fit it. Yeah. Oh, you think you got your groove? Oh, you want someone like you? Tell me it must do. Telling you just how I feel right now.
We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Cunningham. Bosch is out there with Jalen Johnson. Then it's Thomas, and it's Mullen in at the small forward.
At his size, LeBron is a handful inside, and sometimes you can't help but foul him to try and prevent that easy bucket.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Miami. He hits the second from the line. Thomas feeling it out a bit and out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. Poked loose. It's stolen by Mullen. Drops in the breakaway late. Mullen's got his first 2 points of the night.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Oh my goodness, never gets old watching athleticism on display.
Irving finds James. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. No good from Price. And here are the Heat now. There's Thomas with the three. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Price outside. Kicks it out to Love. To stop the run. That shot missing. Good D by Thompson.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
And that's been a strong suit for Love for a long time. If he spots a wide open man, he's going to make the right choice.
Price against Thompson. And that one's good. Price. And so Thomas will bring it up for Miami. Jacks up a three. Cavaliers with the rebound. Ilgauskas has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Irving kicks to Love. Over Johnson. Oh, and there is Love making a fantastic play.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Step back on that one and let it fly. Thomas got 8 points here in this quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Chris Kaman is checked in for Bosch. Nick Dice comes in for Johnson. And it's Dragic in for Isiah Thomas. And another miss by Cleveland. Dragic against Carr. Out to Thompson. Here's Dragic from outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Dragic has got 25 points.
You can tell that Dragic has worked so hard to build his consistency as a three-point shooter. Always takes the right shots.
Heat on offense. They're on a 16-7 run. And the Heat, another three.
Boy, he has made sure his presence has been felt all night. I love that he has kept his foot on the gas pedal.
Nance passes to Free. From the wing. And too long on the shot. McDice kicks to Dragic. Puts up a deep three. And again, Miami with the triple.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And Dragic hits again from deep. Dragic has got 34.
And in a groove and showing no signs of slowing down. His offense has been pretty impressive here tonight.
Free passes to Doherty. Makes it off the glass.
Really nice move there. Doherty has such a polished skill set. Makes it an easy conversion for him in the painted area.
Nice move. He stepped back and cast it up. Dragic has got 15 points in just the second half. Here's Carr. It's deflected.
And this is the kind of defense you love seeing. He went after that block and got it.
Here's Russell. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Russell's got his second bucket tonight.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Miami ahead, running away with it. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with LeBron on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Russell. Hot Rod Williams out there with Anderson Varejao. Then there's Carr. And it's Brandon in at the 1.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here's Brandon. Brunson covering. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, Brandon goes about his business in a very quiet way. But he always gets the job done. He never calls attention to himself, never gets flustered. There's a calmness to his game that you have to admire.
The shot's good from Brunson.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Brandon's shot is off. Thompson for 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
And this is Thompson's calling card. An exceptional shooter from downtown.
Stolen by Brunson. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. From deep. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by McDyess. McDyess has got his 3rd assist on the night. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Heat?
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
A different look for Miami. Avdia comes in for Chris Kaman. And it's Cunningham in for Goran Dragic. Now the Heat with it. Here's Brunson. And that one, good. Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's toughness. That's ability to absorb contact and finish. That is Jalen Brunson in a nutshell.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's one thing you cannot do on the defensive side of the ball there.
Now at the line.
And he's good on the second.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy, phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
Stolen by Brunson. And that one's good. Bing.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Here's Williams. Good on the bucket.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
On offense, here are the Heat. They're on a 13-4 run. Brunson. Again, the Heat, good for 2.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
pass to Carr. Shot clock at 6. And here's Russell from past the arc. Bing with the rebound.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Russell inside. He's against Cunningham. And it's Russell missing.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
From 11 feet away, here's Verajao. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jalen Brunson. Chris Kamen's checked in for Antonio McDyess. Freeze checked in for the Cavaliers. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Brunson, good.
The consistency as a jump shooter. Jalen Brunson with that quick, compact release.
And so here's Cleveland. Free passes to Verajao. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Verajao's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right? Right at the rim.
Brunson, no good. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Here's World B free. Pass to Russell. Nailed from three-point land.
And he shot that with confidence, rising and firing without hesitation.
And Brunson is good for 3.
Though there's a calmness to Jalen Brunson, there's also a competitive fire. And boy, from range, look out.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's slammed in by Verajao.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Brunson against Williams. And the Heat, another 3.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Williams' shot is off.
That's the game.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, I'm Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you joining us for tonight's game. We'll see you later.